Heifer time.
Hello, it's Karen.
And Ruth, hello.
Hello, we're coming to you directly from House of Alejandro.
Oh, Alejandro.
Yeah, we've copped her at it.
Watching Mavis and Mutthead.
Yeah, watching Mavis and Mutthead on the telly.
Oh, well, she's got good taste in one thing anyway.
She has. You can't knock her for that,
Can't
can you?
knock her for that.
Everybody should watch a bit of Mavis and Mutthead.
All day long.
All day long. Yeah, so we're going to talk about her recent vlog, which was Realistic Nights Alone vlog. Mama time when baby goes to bed.
Aye.
How thrilling. And look what she's doing when baby goes to bed.
She's put a special lipstick on and
She's eating a stonky big ice cream.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a stonky big ice cream, like what I said. So what struck me about this? Realistic night alone. What does that mean? Does that mean that everything else is just bollocks?
Hypothetical nights alone.
Yeah. Untruths.
And what's this mama time when baby goes to bed? He's always in bed. So it's like Alejandro time.
Yeah, so... Well, it's not realistic then, is it?
No.
That she's lied there, hasn't she?
Well, wow.
Because realistically, she's always got mama time. Anyway, let's crack on. You'll be thrilled to know it's all in stills.
Woo, woo.
Hey you guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Let's have a solo mama night. Yara's at army, Anderson just went to bed, and I'm about to have the night to myself. So I figured I'd vlog and do something a little bit different because I honestly hardly vlog at night anymore.
Something that we thank the Lord in all his merciful heavens for.
I'm still waiting to see what's different. Ya's not there. The baby's asleep. She's going to pontificate into the camera. Oh.
Even Toffee agrees. Thank you, son. This lad disappeared yesterday.
Toffee we're talking about.
Yeah, not Alejandro. She
No.
disappeared. It wouldn't be news, would it?
Me, woo, woo.
Celebration.
Yeah.
No, the little darling disappeared yesterday.
He took himself off on a little adventure.
Yes, he went exploring. So Mummy went exploring after him, trying to find him, walking over hill and dale, came back empty-handed. What could we do?
Oh, I just sat here and nearly died.
Yeah. The issue was he didn't have his collar on,
Yeah.
which is kind of...
He'd slipped out through a gate that is not usually open.
Yeah. And he doesn't wear a collar at home because it's kind of uncomfortable for him, you know. So normally he's quite safe out the back, but some pillock broke a lock and opened the gate.
Wide open.
So off he went. So we were sat here wondering what the hell we were going to do. And we heard barking out in the streets. And guess who it was?
He'd come home.
He found his way home. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God.
And he's been absolutely ruined ever since. I've just not stopped kissing him, have I?
No, and he's still giddy anyway. But anyhow, we're not here to talk about Toffee Dog.
Well,
we're here to talk about what's different with Alejandro.
Well, nothing thus far.
Well, if she watches the telly, that's not different. If she makes some food, that's not different. She can't go shopping because they'll all be shut.
She could go on TikTok.
Yeah, that's not different though, is it?
No, that's true.
So, what could you do at home when you're alone with me time? Personally, I'd go and run a nice hot bath, light some candles, put on some chill music, and just relax, really.
Yeah.
We don't watch telly, so...
I'd watch Mavis and Mutthead because they're fabulous.
Now,
so
that's
I've
a good
heard.
idea, but as we've seen, she's already doing that on the sly. Anyway, let's see what she's really going to do.
Go on, then.
It's like summer out today, and now it's evening, but it's still very warm. So I have the windows open if you can hear the birds. Oh, I love it. Love having all the windows open and the doors. I still have on my gym clothes from earlier today. Can't wait to go and just take a really good shower. But I'm not going to do that for a little bit because I have...
Because You're a sweaty bitch.
Well, she's got all the windows and doors open.
Well, she'd need to.
So that she's got her gym clothes on, did she say?
Yeah.
She hasn't actually been to the gym then. She just squeezed into them,
Poured herself into them.
poured herself into them, knobbed about and sweated.
Now, I don't know, but I think in the UK, it's general practice when you go to the gym to shower at the gym and change into your regular clothes. It used to be back in the day. I don't know. I haven't been to a gym for decades.
Yeah.
But that would be my thought process. I don't want to wander around in sweaty clothes.
No, no.
Some tidying up I need to do, and I'm pretty hungry. I haven't had dinner yet, so I have packages to open. We're just going to hang out. So let's spend the night together.
Let's spend the night together. Now I need you more than ever.
Well, that's just marvellous. Dinner and packages. So dinner and grifting.
I thought Yao was out.
I don't think she meant that kind of package, darling.
She's got all her own anyway. So this is sweaty. Gonna get a deedy.
And fiddle with a package.
Big. If that baby isn't on Valagan, because how does she know he's going to sleep the night through so she can sweat all over her dinner and fiddle with a package with no knees? You know what I'm saying? No wonder Yar's out.
You have to go pee-pee.
No, thank you. We've already been.
Yes,
we already
we-
visited the lavatory.
Yes, we've abluted and everything.
So for dinner, I cut up a half of a chicken breast, spritzed it with a little avocado oil, and then I did a very small amount of panko, less than a quarter of a cup, and just shook it around, salt, pepper. But I'll probably add buffalo sauce at the end once they're cooked, because that's what I do. I'm deciding if I want to have them in a low-carb wrap.
Or how about not coating them in crap and oil? How about just keeping the chicken whole, grilling it, and having it with a nice crisp salad?
That would be nice.
It would be lovely.
She doesn't do salads, does she?
No, or
No.
even some fresh seasonal vegetables.
Fresh season, we don't mind a fresh veg.
We love a bit of fresh veg in this heist.
Yeah.
However,
Heist.
this heist. However, she's coated it in carbs
Panko
and oil, and
And-
then she's going to eat it with a carb,
with buffalo sauce,
with buffalo sauce.
100% sugar.
Yeah. Love that for you, Alejandro. Healthy queen.
You're a crap cook, love.
You're a crap dieter.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's air fry these. All right, our chicken is done. It's so good. It's so easy, and literally about a point for the panko, maybe 2, depending how much you use. A quarter cup's 2 points, so I use less than that, but it's a lot of chicken. It was a big piece. So got our chicken. This is a low-carb wrap. Gonna do some Sweet Baby Ray's buffaloing sauce. This is 0 points for 2 tablespoons, so. And then this is my homemade 0 Point ranch. It's blended fat-free cottage cheese with a little bit of milk and Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. And it's higher in protein. It's delicious. This is way too much chicken. Oh my god.
Well, it's way too much chicken for that one wrap, so she'll probably get another 4 wraps out and...
Yeah, there's no way she tried to make a wrap out of that amount of
Not
chicken.
at all, she's made. Oh, 4 burritos out of that, probably a bit of grated cheese.
Yeah. I wonder if she put any lettuce on it. Nope.
Crisps.
What I don't
chips.
understand is the sauce on sauce. You're either having buffalo sauce or you're having ranch. And by the way, we tried ranch the other day, didn't we?
First time ever.
Yeah, first time ever. I spotted it in our supermarket.
I'm hooked.
It is delish.
Absolutely. Now, it's Heinz Ranch,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's the same as the American ranch.
Well, it's delicious anyway.
Absolutely delicious. Love it.
I can see why people sort of get addicted to it.
But I only eat a tiny bit.
Yeah, I couldn't eat pots of it.
Like, you know, like Meryl brings out a litre of it. And
Yeah.
you couldn't do
No,
that.
no, we had a little blob, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it's only a little bottle, actually. It's quite expensive, so we wouldn't be using copious amounts of it anyway.
Because we don't have a Trader Joe. Or a Walmart.
We have Walmart. Asda's Walmart.
Get out.
Yeah, Asda's owned by Walmart.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, well, there's the thing, you see.
Yeah.
You see, this is a learning channel.
Educational purposes only.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just kind of have to fold this up and make it work. But super low point dinner, delicious, and very, very filling.
But not nutritious. There's very little nutritious value there except for protein. Now, I know for a fact that Weight Watchers does not just say eat protein. They encourage healthy diets.
Especially for somebody who doesn't exercise.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was an athlete, fair enough. Or if her muscles weren't so embedded in pounds and pounds and pounds of adipose tissue. But she really, really is conning herself, isn't she?
She just eats crap.
And it would be quite filling for the average consumer, but this is Alejandro.
Yeah.
And we know fine well that'd be starter material, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, she'll have ordered the main course online, won't she?
Yes, absolutely.
This is just the amuse-bouche, darling. While she waits for the delivery driver.
It wouldn't amuse my bouche, but just saying.
On my way in, I got so many people talking about the visual weight loss tracker. Honestly, like, so many people said it would be great. I recommend. I love the visual every morning. It kind of puts me in the right headspace. It's also, like, I'm a Capricorn. I like a challenge. I like to make things like a game.
Right, I have no clue what a visual weight loss tracker is. She might have mentioned it before, but if anybody knows, please do let us know. Thank you.
I think she should just look in the mirror and she'll see she's not losing any weight. But I've got to pull her up, I'm afraid, on being a Capricorn. Because I'm a Capricorn, and we Capricorns deny all knowledge of this woman. You're not a Capricorn, love. You're a narcissist. Just saying.
Now, I know Capricorns. If there's one thing a Capricorn loves, it's writing lists. Lists upon lists. Yeah, have you ever seen her write a list?
No.
I mean, she might do, but...
And she's not Karen. I'm really... That's the worst thing she said this week.
You put your foot down.
Put my foot down now. I'm having none of it. You must be on somebody's cusp. That's all I'm saying.
I've really found it to be extremely helpful. I am about to take an amazing shower, get into my comfy clothes. We're going to try out a new recipe, a little sweet treat, watch some 90 Day Fiancé, and do some skincare. It's going to be amazing. So...
Oh, no.
Amazing. Do you know how amazing this sounds, Karen? It sounds as amazing as Katy Perry going up in a knob-shaped rocket and coming down again and cracking on. She's done something for a divine goddess.
Finding love.
In an entity.
And daisies.
Yeah, and doing it for the planet. That's how amazing it is, Alejandro. It's not. Just saying.
But we did predict, didn't we? Making something and watching the telly.
Oh, that's on check.
Yeah, we know you're not watching 90 Day Fiancé, though. You're watching Mavis and Motorhead.
Come on, spit it out.
Fess up.
At least get one brownie point for Christ's sake.
Actually, she did watch that Fiancé programme. I've never seen an episode
Oh,
in
her
her life.
and old Numpty Nancy are obsessed. She was brought up on that shit.
Yeah, but do you know, in that, because I'm not showing it,
Go on.
but in that, she told everybody that there are people who have made extensive lists on what order to watch it in to get the maximum benefit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but how sad is your life?
I'll tell you how sad it is. She's not playing with the packages right.
I ran to Old Navy super quickly today because we're going to a birthday party. Going to a couple pool parties coming up. And Anderson needs a bigger swimsuit, so I got him a 6 to 12 because the one from Florida is too small. So I got him this one, super cute and vibrant. I completely agree with you guys about like bright swimsuits. That's like such a big safety thing. If you don't know, as a new mom, I didn't know until I was taught about it, to always go for, it makes sense, to always go for bright swimsuits, like neon, not like blue or green. And I know this is blue, this is blue and green.
So you saw on TikTok that you shouldn't buy blue or green swimsuits for babies and children. So you went ahead and bought a blue and green swimsuit for your baby.
As a new mum, it hadn't occurred to you to never let your baby out of your hands in the water. What were you going to do? Chuck him in the bloody pool?
Well, she does go on to say, in fairness, of course, while he's a baby, it doesn't matter so much because he'll never be out of my grasp or sight or something like
or
that.
out of that thing what stretches his hips.
Yeah, exactly.
Out to ungodly what's names.
But if you're trying to give the message to buy neon-coloured swimsuits and you're supposed to be an influencer, why would you not buy a feckin' neon-coloured swimsuit?
Oh, do you remember that terrible neon top she had on?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done without that. Put a shirt on and got little Anderson one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I dislike her intensely. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Bloody Capricorn. Never heard the lie.
You'll never forgive her for that, will you?
Never.
But Anderson's a baby and he will literally be with me the entire time. But as he gets older, it will only be, no blue and green. We want to be able to see him in case anything ever happened. But yeah, he's going to be with Mama the whole time. But look how cute. I love all the little designs on it. And the little pops of neon orange are super cute. So yeah, 6 to 12 months now. And then I could not resist this adorable little set here. It's like a waffle knit short sleeve shirt with matching shorts. Oh my gosh, so cute.
Do you know what's cuter than this, Ruth?
Go on.
Anderson.
Well, do you know, I was thinking that, Karen.
Yeah. Yeah, Anderson is the cute thing in this whole scenario.
Yeah.
Not clothes, not Calvin Klein grow bags, not ridiculous swimsuits, for goodness sake, not waffle knit fecking clothes. Your baby is what's cute.
Yeah, but...
Your baby is what should be getting attention and stimulation and love. But what do? Fling him in bed and show off what you bought him because you're a materialistic fecking waste of space.
Yes.
Alejandro.
Yes, I agree. Wholeheartedly.
All right, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to brave making these cookies tonight because they take a really long time. But, I mean, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to attempt. I was going to make, like, really, really low point meringue cookies.
Spoiler, she did. We skipped it. You're welcome.
They have been in the oven cooling for an hour. It says to do it for an hour to 2 hours. I'm only doing an hour because I cannot stay up for another hour. So hopefully they're okay. The oven has been off for an hour and I don't understand how it's still warm in there. I think they need more time to firm up.
Firm up. You want to be getting on to the authorities because you've discovered a new alien life form.
That looks as if it's been surgically removed. But she's a shit cook.
Well, she extensively went on about these fucking meringue cookies.
She would.
She left them in the oven for this long. We had the whole process of making them, which was boring in the extreme.
Yeah.
Meringues full of sugar. Yes, she used sugar.
Did she?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, but it's probably no points on Weight Watchers, which is a lie. Anyway, she left them in the oven that was turned off. She bakes them, then you turn the oven off and leave them. And it was saying leave them for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So she left them for an hour because she wanted to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to fanny about with them until they were probably past the point of being at all edible to human life form.
I bet she ate them, though.
Oh, well.
Did she?
Good morning, you guys. I slept with my hair in braids to try to get a little wavy action this morning. Yeah?
Yeah? Can you come on? Can you come on? Yeah. Say yeah.
I want my mummy.
I tell you what, if that kid doesn't spit out the words mama soon, he's going to be sent back, isn't he?
Push back up. Oh, sent back to the real mother.
from whence he came, because she's getting really pissed off with him. But luckily, she's got her hair in braids and she's growling at him, so he'll learn a lot from that.
Yeah.
He's going to be very delayed, this child.
Very delayed.
Very delayed.
Sorry, you guys. I just got dressed. I have on one of my athletic dresses from Abercrombie.
We all know I'm a thick-thighed girl.
I love their active dresses.
Well, live your truth, bestie.
Athletic dress. Do you know what she looks like here? Back in the 60s, they used to have magazines for gentlemen with all manner of different and they'd have big mature housewives.
Right.
And that's what she looks like. Photo shoot for the big mature housewife.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
Go on.
Meryl's engagement
Engagement photo.
You know, when she was at a lake or something and she had a leg up on.
Oh, to him what?
Yeah, shall not be named.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your favourite photo.
Oh, I can imagine the stench.
Oh,
and I can imagine the stench now.
It does remind me of that now you said it.
Okay, I hate to say, I don't think we're going to be able to save these meringue cookies. I baked them for another half hour, and then I did an extra hour and a half in the oven, and it's like the bottom has so much potential.
Yes, our thoughts entirely, Alejandro. That was boring.
It was ridiculous. And Karen did cut it out, but she fannied around with those marshmallows like a big fanny. I don't know, I bet she did eat them in the end. She ended up cooking them for about 5 hours and...
She kept gnawing on the bottom of them like a rat.
Yeah. And
The front teeth just gnaw it. It was horrible. That's why I've not showed it. It was absolutely horrible.
But I mean, look, she buys loads of clothes, she chucks them all over the floor, she doesn't give a shit, she spends... Anything she can link below is disposable. But she's put together some sugar and a bit of egg white. Ooh, she's not going to let that go easily, is she?
There were so many link belows in this video.
Were there?
It was ridiculous. Everything was linked below. I missed out whole chunks where she was just purely grifting and showing products to the camera.
Oh.
No, well, you all know we're not about that. We're not about the hair and beauty. Don't give a shit.
Well, if we were about hair and beauty, we wouldn't be looking at that heifer.
No, we wouldn't. You're dead right.
I noticed the chins all the way through it. I said nothing.
Yeah, the chins are not receding. So,
Any of them.
there's lovely.
She gets on my nerves now. Bloody Capricorn.
Well, I think we'll go, shall we?
Yeah, let's go. And eat something nice and nutritious.
Healthy.
Vegetable-y.
Yeah. This is not the way to do Weight Watchers or any other meal planning service.
Just in case anybody had not noticed that.
Yeah. See, Weight Watchers are making moves to go into bankruptcy.
Fancy.
There's lovely.
Well, she's a spokesperson for them.
Well, that's why, you know.
I
We've said it
know.
before, we'll say it again. They were doing grand till she started.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you if you got this far.
Do like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you soon if you got a little thing at the end.
Yes, I have.
All right, then. Don't go till the thing.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm really embarrassed to be seen at the beach with you, Alejandro. You're just so huge. Maybe if I spray you black, we could pass you off as a whale. Go on, my sweet. Swim free.